Any more discussion? Call for vote.
J.P. Eaton?
Yes.
J.P. Olson?
Yes.
J.P. Carroll? Yes. J.P. Johnson?
Yes.
J.P. Phillips?
Yes.
J.P. Hicks?
Yes.
J.P. Mack?
Yes.
J.P. McNeely?
Yes.
J.P. Hall?
Yes.
J.P. Crawford?
Yes.
J.P. Howard?
Next is a resolution, B, Matt, will you read that please?
Yes, I will. Be resolved by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, a resolution being entitled, a resolution confirming the appointment of Amy Leivan to the Eastern Carroll County Ambulance District Commission. Whereas the Carroll County Judge has appointed Amy to the Eastern Carroll County Ambulance District for a 3-year term expiring December of '22. Now therefore be resolved by the Quorum Court of the County of Arkansas, State of Arkansas, the appointment of Amy to the Eastern Carroll County Ambulance District for a 3-year term is hereby confirmed.
Move that up.
I do.
Second.
Second.
Marty, second. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Sorry, she just called me, asked if I'll be reappointed, so just doing that for her.
J.P. Eaton?
Yes.
J.P. Olson?
Yes.
J.P. Carroll? Yes. J.P. Johnson?
Yes.
J.P. Phillips?
Yes?
J.P. Hicks?
Yes.
J.P. Mack?
Yes.
J.P. McNeely?
Yes.
J.P. Hall?
Yes.
J.P. Crawford?
Yes.
C is a resolution, Craig, would you read that please?
Be it resolved by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, a resolution entitled, "A Resolution Approving the Appointment of a Board Member to the Carroll County Library Department Board of Trustees." Whereas Nancy Wood has completed one 5-year term on the Carroll County Library Board. Whereas the Carroll County Library Board has recommended Nancy Wood to be reappointed for a second term on the board, and the Quorum Court desires to approve the appointment as required by law. Be it resolved by the Quorum Court of Carroll County, State of Arkansas, the Carroll County Quorum Court hereby approves the appointment of Nancy Wood to represent the rural area of western Carroll County on the Carroll County Library Department Board of Trustees for the second 5-year term starting January 1, 2020. The Quorum Court approves the appointment of Nancy Wood to expire December 31st, 2024.
Craig moved to adopt, I hear a second.
Good.
Matt, any discussion?
Just the recommendation by the Carroll County Library Board that she serve for the term.
Any more discussion? Call for the vote.
J.P. Eaton?
Yes.
J.P. Olson?
Yes.
J.P. Carroll? Yes. J.P. Johnson?
Yes.
J.P. Phillips?
Yes.
J.P. Hicks?
Yes.
J.P. Mack?
Yes.
J.P. McNeely?
Yes.
J.P. Hall?
Yes.
J.P. Crawford?
Yes.
J.P. Howard?
Next is a resolution, Larry, would you read that please?
Be it resolved by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, a resolution entitled, "A Resolution Approving the 2020 Calendar Year Proportionate Share Agreement for Act 129 of 2011 State District Court Program for Carroll County." Whereas Act 1219 of 2011 states that the State of Arkansas shall pay the salary and benefits of state district court judges. Act 663 further provides that each county and town or city that has a state district court judgeship shall pay to the state an amount equal to its proportionate share of 1/2 of the base salary established by the law for that county and town or city's state district court judge. And whereas Act 12/19 of 2011, established a base salary of $117,300 in 2011 for a state district court judge, and Carroll County's proportionate share is $16,757.15 for the fiscal year of 2020. Now therefore be it resolved by the Quorum Court of Carroll County, State of Arkansas, the Carroll County's proportionate share of the state district court judge shall be $16,757.15 for the fiscal year of 2020. Move to adopt.
I'll second it.
Second, Matt, second, any discussion?
Which is when we have to pay our share of it.
Call for vote?
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Carroll, J.P. Johnson,
Yes.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Mack, J.P. McNeely,
Yes.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford,
Yes.
J.P. Howard, and Dept.
Next is an appropriation under E. Would you read that, Ms. Connie, please?
Yes, be enacted by the Quorum Court, Carroll County, State of Arkansas, an appropriation ordinance to be entitled, an appropriation ordinance allowing vacation pay in lieu of taking off from work.
Move to adopt.
Jack moved to adopt, do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Jack?
We did this last year. Ms. Bohannon works for the Mother's office, and they're shorthanded, been pretty covered up, and she just feels bad about trying to take off this much time. She accumulates a lot of vacations, so she's asked us to just pay part of it and let her keep working, so.
Any more discussion? Call for vote?
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Carroll, J.P. Johnson,
Yes.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Mack, J.P. McNeely,
Yes.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford,
Yes.
Our next ordinance is F. Would you read it, Ms. Connie, please?
be enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance adopting rules for emergency furloughs in the Carroll County Jail.
Move to adopt.
I'll second it.
Jack moved to adopt, Matt second, any discussion? Yeah?
Okay, this is, we brought this to the sheriff's attention. It's been a problem ongoing, different situations that, they have a prisoner that's very poor health, been in the hospital. Many times spends in the hospital, they've got to send somebody over to York. And, you have the prosecutor attorney's office, and Thomas here helped me out, we worked the deal, and they brought up this ordinance to cover those type of situations, and you see in the annex here, it kind of comes out of their regular handbook as far as, and we're just declaring we're accepting this and approving it, so.
And like
All right.
in a circumstance like this, the hospital is okay without someone there to guard them? Just asking.
In a situation like this, they would be given a temporary furlough.
Okay.
And at a time that they were able to come back to be reincarcerated, that would be determined by, between the doctors and the sheriff.
But the hospital's okay with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Ms. Farrell?
And I'm assuming, obviously, you're not doing that with every patient, but just the ones that you consider not a risk or dangerous or...
It would be people who the doctors deem not capable of being housed in a county jail facility. They're saying their medical needs are beyond what a jail can provide.
Ms. Farrell?
Well, what I'm saying is, aside from that, you're also, if they were dangerous or a risk of flight, you would not furlough them to have someone guarding them?
No. Of course, we're talking about theoretical and hypothetical situations.
Right.
I mean, we could play that what-if game all day long. If this was a mass murderer and so on and so forth. No, there's gonna be concessions where they're obviously not gonna be let out of jail. But
And the point that he's trying, if there's a prisoner that has to go to the hospital, they do send a deputy over there to guard them, to take care of the hospital. But this situation, this person is not a dangerous risk, and they're bad enough health, and they're not gonna cause anybody trouble.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Call for the vote.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Farrell,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson, J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Mack,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely,
Yes.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Swafford,
Yes.
J.P. Howard.
Next ordinance is under G. Would you read that, Ms. Connie, please?
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, an appropriation ordinance to be entitled, a supplemental appropriation ordinance amending ordinance number 2018-46, the 2019 budget ordinance to reimburse departments for funds received by the county.
Move to adopt. Was that G?
We'll move to adopt.
Yes,
Well,
that was G.
who's second? No.
I'm sorry, could you repeat to that one?
Chuck and Craig.
Thank you.
Chuck?
There's a couple incidences here where there was some double or duplicate billing, and the bills were sent out, the money was brought back into paid back to the county, but then it goes to county general. And what this ordinance does is move that money from county general back to the department which it originally came from. In two different situations, the other situations had to do with health insurance, that was paid by the county, and the person paid the county back. And here again, that goes back to the line item. So, cleanup of money.
Call for the vote.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Farrell,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson,
Yes.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Mack,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely.
Yes.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Swafford.
Yes.
Next item of business is under H. Would you read that, Ms. Connie, please?
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of Carroll County, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance approving and levying the county municipal and school tax millage and approving the levying of the voluntary contribution millage for the year 2019.
Move to adopt.
Larry moves to adopt. Who's second? Jack second. Any discussion?
We do this every year, it's just, although they've been voted in over the years, they have to be did every year.
Any more discussion?
Have to be,
Call for the vote.
have to be levied.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Farrell,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson,
Yes.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Mack,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely,
Abstain.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Swafford,
Yes.
J.P. Howard.
You abstain, Don?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I mean, Reform City Planning Committee, so I can't really vote for anything.
Next item of business is I. Would you read that, Ms. Connie?
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of Carroll County, State of Arkansas, an ordinance entitled, an ordinance to establish the annual operating budget for calendar year 2020.
Move to adopt.
I'll second it.
Jack moves to adopt. Matt second. Any discussion? Jack?
The last meeting, we handed out a brief of this, y'all look over. A lot of time went into it. I'm hoping everybody's satisfied with it. Again, I'd like to thank the committee. It was a great bit of help, and Connie and Marquita Backer was great helping us out, so.
Any more discussion? Call for vote.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Carroll,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson,
Yes.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Matt,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely,
Yes.
J.P. Paul,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford,
Yes.
J.P. Howard.
Next item of business is ordinances J. Would you read that, Ms. Conley, please?
Be enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance establishing the compensation for all county elected positions in 2019 and 2020.
I'll move to adopt.
Second.
Chuck, second. Matt, move to adopt. Any discussion?
There was, the road department, the prosecuting attorney, and the sheriff's department all wanted an extra employee, so we granted that.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
No, this is a different one.
Oh,
21.
am I on the wrong one?
Yeah.
That's what I was reading.
Mine was out of order. Sorry. Next one. I thought,
I was on that
Any
one.
discussion?
yeah, that's what I thought we were on.
Which one are we on?
Election.
Start over.
Supposed to be on J.
Compensation.
This is on elected officials, I'm going to adopt this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, move to adopt. Do I hear a second? Already second.
But,
Any discussion?
I'm on that one too.
Chuck?
Well, as a result of the committee going through the budget process, we came to the conclusion that we have a lot of good people working for the county, a lot of good elected officials, and we would like to keep them, and we felt that they deserved a raise, and so what we do, we go through a process of giving everybody their things, so to speak, and we try to minimize the things, and what's left, we can have money left over for raises, and we did, and we proportioned it out, and I think it's well-deserved.
Any more? Ms. Farrell?
I'm also under the impression that this is also to make us a little more competitive with other counties, because we're like at lower levels, is that correct?
That's true.
Larry?
Well, unless they all give theirs the same amount of raise.
We're keeping up.
Anyone else? Call for vote.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Farrell,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson, J.P. Phillips,
yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Matt,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely.
Yes.
J.P. Paul,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford,
Yes.
J.P. Howard.
I don't know what.
This is you.
My bad, it was, I could,
It's okay.
Next item of business is K. Would you read that, Ms. Conley, please?
I will. Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of Carroll County, State of Arkansas, appropriation ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance creating the positions of orders clerk for the prosecuting attorney's office and adding an additional position of truck driver for the road department and deputy for the department of sheriff.
I move to adopt.
Matt, move to adopt. Chuck, second. Any discussion?
The title explains it all, so. The
Hold
title explains it all. Departments ask for,
Explains it all.
the top,
What you did, right?
yeah, the three departments wanted an extra employee, so we granted their wish this year. And so, and like it says at the bottom, it is in the budget already. So this is just, we have to approve the addition to each department.
Any more discussion? Call for vote.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Farrell,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson,
I'm abstaining.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Matt,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely,
Yes.
J.P. Paul,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford,
Yes.
J.P.
Next item of business is I. Would you read that, Ms. Connie, please?
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Carroll, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance approving the contribution of local matching funds to the Northwest Arkansas Economic Development District Incorporated.
Move to adopt.
One second.
I think I got another place here. Any discussion? Jeff?
This is the deal we do every year. We made a mistake last year and was told that they didn't help us, and we found out they didn't. This group just helps us get people in the county to get grants. This is on the grant sometimes getting them. And, this is just a contribution that they'll give respect to that group, so.
Ms. Carroll?
I'm not sure, I heard you clearly, you said it's a membership fee,
Yes.
basically? Okay, and I think Judge, you accidentally said I instead of Al, so, for this item, so I just, correct.
Well, call the vote.
J.P. Deaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Farrow,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson,
Yes.
J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Mack,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely,
Yes.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford,
Yes.
J.P. Hall.
Need that. Yes.
On this next one, is it being replaced, the one in the packet being replaced with the one that's
Yes,
on
I
the
needed
paper?
to, yes, I needed to correct the wording in that, where it's highlighted.
Next ordinance is N. Would you read that, Ms. Connie, please?
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of Carroll County, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance acknowledging and authorizing the county's continued use of certain leased and contracted goods and services under Arkansas Code annotated 1414-1202.
Move to adopt.
Mr. Hicks moved and Bob, Jack second, any discussion? Ms. Carroll?
Well, you want to explain it, or you want to?
Well, the reason we had this swapped out was because Melissa had extracted them, her husband was the one that had the contract, not the other way around. We just had this reversed, and we were good at the beginning, and finally decided to get ambitious and make a change to confuse.
And as far as all the rest of it, actually Connie can explain it better than everyone else probably.
Yeah.
But she's the one that's saying where we needed to do this.
Yeah, this has been a process that we've been kind of working on throughout the year, kind of gathering up these names. We did not have contracts on any of these folks, and I caught it, and of course the auditors also caught it. This has been just a continuing effort for me to kind of get these people legally working for the county. Not that they have not been, but, you know, where they are actually independent contractors. The county has to have a signed contract with them, and so that's what we were working on to get corrected. Because I think that there's an ethics within this 1414-1202, it's really the ethics code, so it's between elected officials and county employees, and having someone else work within the county under contract that works with, also works with the county. So it's an ethics situation that we're trying to fix.
I can give it for, I think for instance, for people sitting back here, because you don't see the whole ordinance. For instance, my son has a clay pit that the county buys clay from, and which I receive nothing from. But since it is kinfolks, well, this has to be approved by the rest of the Quorum Court. And that's what, a lot of the other things are the same way.
Ms. Carroll?
I'm pretty confused on something. You said there's none of these people are currently under contract?
They were not in 2018, and so when I took over in 2019, I started seeing these situations and realized that we needed to have these contracts on file, and we didn't currently at that time have those.
So So are they not under contract because of the ethics question, or were they just not under contract anyway, or?
They were not under contract until this year. That's what that's what we were doing. We were getting them under contract, and then we have to, by this Arkansas code, we have to put that in the ordinance that says, it was kind of the same situation with the judge and the tractor. It was that.
No, I understand the ethics question, I don't understand that contract question, but my biggest issue with all of this is, there's an emergency ordinance, and because it is an ethics thing, and there's multiple people, and even though I think it's probably all good and fine, I just think, if we don't, for example, if we didn't adopt this today, would we suddenly not have somebody cleaning the library or the?
I wouldn't pay them.
But you've been paying them.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden you would stop if we didn't
You
have
betcha.
this?
You betcha I would.
Because I'd really like to see the emergency clause out so that the public would have a chance to weigh in, by having 3 votes on it.
Chuck?
What's happened in the past is just a verbal agreement.
Mhm.
And it happens a lot throughout every areas, but the fact is it started flagging up with the auditors, and it's got to be corrected. So I really doubt if anybody in the general public will want to come in and take on these jobs. I mean, it's just something that's going on all these years. And for instance, Scotty works for here, is a janitor, and in his off hours, he was going over cleaning the health department. Well, if we'd left it like it was, you got to pay him overtime for working on the county building, but it's the health department's job. They got in their budget to hire independent cleaners. And so it was putting him in the bind. He's going to get in trouble with the IRS and with us both if we don't clean this up now before the end of the year. And so that's what the biggest deal is.
Larry?
I was kind of curious, I was going to ask Tommy a question. Now, was you afraid the auditors were going to complain about this, or did they complain?
I caught it first, and then the auditors caught it.
Well, this is the first year they've ever complained on it, though, right?
The auditors this year, they have been rather zealous in they've actually been quite,
So, I was just kind of curious, because my dad owns this place here, and the county bought for 30 years, and I never had seen it. Well, I mean, we get the report from the auditors too, and I've never seen it flagged or anything before, so I was just...
they were rather zealous with their,
Okay.
Anyone in Ms. Furlong?
Are there other employees that don't have ethics questions that are not under contract that should be?
this is everyone that I currently know of in the county.
So it's only the ones who have ethics questions who are not under contract?
It's all ones that I have been able to find to date. We may have more, I don't know of them right now. These are ones that do not have a contract and, are doing contract work outside of office hours.
So it's just coincidental, they all happen to also be people who have ethics, possible conflicts.
Well, they all have ethics conflicts right now.
Right, but it's just coincidental that those also are the only employees that we have working that are not under contract?
Well, that's because we haven't been getting contracts for them in previous years.
Okay,
I mean, we have to do this by law.
okay.
Mr. Hicks? Anyone else? Call for the vote?
J.P. Eaton,
Yes.
J.P. Olson,
Yes.
J.P. Farrell,
Yes.
J.P. Johnson, J.P. Phillips,
Yes.
J.P. Hicks,
Yes.
J.P. Mack,
Yes.
J.P. McNeely,
Yes.
J.P. Hall,
Yes.
J.P. Crawford.
Okay.
Next item of business is J.P. comments, non-agenda items. Chuck?
Just bring up, we do this every year in December, our meeting in January may be moved to a week later because of Martin Luther King birthday, and the meeting in February needs to be moved because of President's Day. And so, if we've done in the past, we've moved it 1 week later. It actually works better for the clerk's office, trying to get everything ready for the first of the year, so. But, we need to, I move that we move those 2 dates 1 week later in each month.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Anyone else? Chuck?
It's gonna be Christmas next week, and, Hunter promised they would fix the roof next week in the room that we're sitting at, so hallelujah. So they will be here Monday.
Don?
Just like to tell you, budget committee, thanks a lot of good work you guys did. We appreciate it, this is, it's fun.
Anyone else? Matt?
I just wanna thank all the county employees that we have for all their hard work throughout the year.
Anyone else? I would like to thank all of you, and especially the people on the budget committee. They worked tireless hours on this, trying to put this together. What a burden you have, and thank you for your support and what you do, and I hope none of us ever complain. That's not extra stuff. I look for a
Make a motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn. Jack second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Merry Christmas.
That's the only time I took it. I like that clay pit, Jack Dixon, with my dad, started with clay there in 88, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's so important, that's serious. My dad passed away, and my son, his grandpa.
A lot of this is really the, and 1099, and it's an IRS, it's more of an IRS valuation than it is.
That put it in a different perspective than that.
Yeah, but it was an ethics, it deals with the others. Yeah. Right, it was a whole different. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that was kind of like the ordinance with the election official salary. That's an annual ordinance that has to be done. And it's not been done for several years. And it's just kind of been forgotten, and so.
They've been getting paid.
But they were kind of, yeah, they've been getting paid, but they're still to get it.
Happy New Year.
We're working on it. We should have something to you guys, tomorrow or the next day.
So you get quotes on both of them to replace both of them at the same time?
The quote is to get the one fixed or replace it with a unit that has both.
So you go to one instead of two of them, or?
It's a double unit. The one we have now, the tanks are separated. I don't think they're really making them that way anymore. They're making them where the tanks are, out and goes, well, we really don't do it like that anymore, it's done a little different nowadays. I'm like, I can quote.
Yeah,
Give me a quote.
yeah, but one went bad, the other's gonna go bad.
Well, see, the one that blew up was the one that wasn't fixed, the one we had to fix last year, or a year and a half ago, whatever it was, 2 years ago. The other one they fixed, they said it's about to go out again anyway. So it's on its last leg, and now it's trying to do double work. So, we got a good idea right now.
I don't know how it is, you know, here at Hollow Valley, when it's been calcium in the water.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because I was thinking if we had to replace one of them, might as well see about replacing
Yeah.
both of them. Both are gonna go out.
But what they're quoting us is either the ability to replace the one that blew up, knowing full well that the other one's fixing to go out. We're in that boat. They've said somewhere in the neighborhood of just replacing that one, for parts. We haven't got the quotes yet, but that's one based on what they're saying, somewhere in the neighborhood of $60,000. The unit that would put it's a double unit in one. The unit that would take care of our issues probably the next 20 years, we're waiting on the quote to be finished on that. So we'll, hopefully tomorrow or the next day, we'll know. But it kind of made my heart sink when I heard, just to replace the tank, $60,000.
When you combine that with your locking system, I'm not sure we squeeze enough money out of the budget to hold it.
We're gonna see what happens.
Well,
Now, my question was, because I don't know, and I truly want to know, the money that's set back all the time to do the expansion of the jail or for upkeep on the jail, is supposed to have like 1.8 or something like in there. Can that be tapped for this kind of stuff? Okay, because I'm not hopeful that
Yeah,
the prices are gonna be anywhere near good.
yeah, no, we've not done, I've been over here since you commented.
when I called you about the boilers, I just didn't have have it in my heart to tell you that same day that Jerry had to go back and talk to a technician while he was, the control system was down again.
Yeah,
He had-
Chuck, I guess, you told somebody, I guess Chuck, I guess, was,
Yeah,
the control system went down again.
Access control was completely down. We were able, through 2 IT guys and me going back there, literally, I'm in the board, and I'm FaceTiming these people, and I'm showing them what blinking lights we're at. And like, okay, go down 3 and over 2. I need you to pull this one out and jump it with this one. I'm like, this one right here. And we were lucky. We got enough bypass on there right now that the access control came back on again. Oh, we're like this right now.
You know, the judge will make up his mind,
Right.
he'll do some of the board next year again, once he does, whether it's me or not, I don't really care.
Well, I'm glad they gave us the authority to go ahead and, let people out that got the medical problem. That could go bad real quick. And we won't abuse it.
I hope that, put the situation, that lady that.
She's already out. Jerry, they said she had a baby 2 hours after we got her.
Yeah, we barely got her out. Within 2 hours of us dropping her off at the hospital, baby spit out. Okay? I mean, we